Kim.
Oh, hi. Welcome to the Superbook Show.
You seem to have something on your mind.
It's just that I don't want to judge.
Don't worry, there are plenty of other jobs that'll save you from years of law school.
No, I mean, I don't want to be judgmental. So you see, I have this friend, and she's been behaving in a way that's disobedient to God and His Word. I'm worried for her.
Have you tried talking about it with her?
No. I'm afraid that she'll think that I'm judging her if I tell her that what she's doing is wrong.
Well, it sounds to me like you need to show her some tough love.
Tough love?
If you truly love someone, you'll do what's best for them, even though it's hard.
But shouldn't you try not to hurt the feelings of those that you love?
Yeah. Think about it like this. You have a friend that's trying to show you a super awesome skateboard trick, but she's heading backwards towards a 20-foot cliff. What would you do?
I would tell her to do a backflip, 100%. And I'm kidding. I would warn her about the cliff.
But what if she gets offended because she thinks you're saying that she's not good at skating backwards?
Well, I would still warn her. Riding off of a cliff that high is very dangerous, and she could be killed.
Exactly. And if we care about someone's life on Earth, shouldn't we care even more about their eternal life?
Well, yes, but didn't Jesus say not to judge?
You can warn someone about something that is harmful to their walk with God without judging them.
Okay, but are you sure Jesus didn't see warning as judging?
Well, let's look at Jesus' exact words in the Superbook Bible app.
Okay. See what we find. Oh, here. Jesus says it in Matthew 7:1.
Great. Let's read verses 1 through 5 so that we can have context and get a better understanding of exactly what Jesus was talking about.
All right. Do not judge so that you won't be judged. For you will be judged by the same standard with which you judge others, and you will be measured by the same measure you use. Why do you look at the splinter in your brother's eye, but don't notice the beam of wood in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the splinter out of your eye, and look, there's a beam of wood in your own eye? Hypocrite. First take the beam of wood out of your eye, and then you will see clearly to take the splinter out of your brother's eye.
In these verses, Jesus was talking about hypocritical judgment.
Hypocritical? Wait. So we're not supposed to judge hippopotamuses? Hippopotami.
Hippopotamuses, no. Hypocrisy is when you judge someone for their sin and you're willingly sinning yourself.
Phew. Because I criticize hippopotamuses all the time. And bears and monkeys. Especially monkeys.
Okay. Anyway, Jesus was saying that if you judge someone and do something just as bad or even worse, you will also be judged.
Okay, that makes sense, but what does lumber have to do with judging?
Lumber? What do you mean?
You know that part where it talks about taking the beam out of your own eye before trying to remove the splinter from your brother's? A splinter in your eye sounds awfully painful, let alone a whole beam.
It's a metaphor. If you are still sinning and you haven't asked God for forgiveness and fixed your own behavior, you shouldn't go to your friend about their sin.
Ah, I see. So, if you take your beam out of your own eye or turn away from your own sin, then you can help your brother with the splinter in their eye or their sin?
Exactly. You need to examine your own life for sin before you go to someone else about their sin.
I wonder if Jesus says anything about how to help your friend remove a splinter from their eye.
Matthew 18:15 says, if your brother sins against you, go tell him his fault between you and him alone. If he listens to you, you have won your brother.
It looks like Jesus goes on to tell us what to do if the person doesn't want to listen to you.
And Paul gave similar direction on this kind of problem. He would often rebuke people in the church that he wrote to for their sin.
You see, I really do love my friend and care about her walk with the Lord, so I guess it's time to show her some tough love and share my concern.
Yeah, and also there's a difference between judging a person and knowing that their actions do not honor God.
So I can see she's doing something morally wrong and unbiblical, but not dislike her or think she's a bad person?
Yeah, certainly. And I think the most important thing is that you talk to her out of gentleness, kindness, and in love.
I will. Can you pray with me as I share some tough love with her?
Certainly. His word is forever alive. If you want to show how much you love the Superbook Show, it's not that tough. Just like and subscribe.
I see what you did there. Bye.
Well, have you tried talking with her about... Okay. I think I had a stroke, but I'm good. All right.
Not dislike her or think she's a bad person?
Correct. And you can warn someone without... you can warn... Okay. All right. Okay. Exactly. And because of that, we want to make sure that we're worried about their life on Earth just as much as we think that we should start over. All right.
I appreciate it.
I tried. I was like,